Hello, welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting, and I'm not sure what we're going to do today. I have a couple different things that I'm creating and trying to put into a video. So we'll kind of basically just see what happens, see what we come up with. It may be one craft, it may be three, who knows? You have to stick around and watch to find out. So give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. So let's go ahead and go take a look. So we're going to start with a cute little tray. I have the small wood tray from Dollar Tree. I think they're still $1.25. And then I have some brown paint. So we're going to do a fake stain on here. So just a little paint and some water. And we're just going to paint everything except the inside of the tray because we're going to cover that inside. And so when you're painting it, you want to paint, I guess I said don't paint the inside. The bottom middle of the tray, you're not going to paint. Everything else needs to be painted. So we're going to do the edges and the inside walls and a little bit of the inside bottom, just a little bit, maybe like, I don't know, less than half an inch. I don't know how to measure it, but less than half an inch, just a little bit. And then we got to get all the little crevices there that are the plain wood color. Unless, of course, you like the plain wood color, then just leave it alone and you're halfway done already. But I'm just going to quickly paint it all around. Well, it's just a fake stain, so it's going to dry really quickly. I didn't even spend the time to blow dry this. It dried in just a few moments, literally. Then I got this great roll from Hobby Lobby. It was $3.53, 54 inches by, I think that's a 13 or something. And it's a really pretty patterned faux leather. And I thought it was just gorgeous. And I thought it would be just beautiful on the inside of this tray. Now, I wasn't sure when I bought this what I was going to do for it. I thought maybe I would put it in a picture frame and put a picture or something like that. But then I figured out this tray would be absolutely adorable because of the next craft is going to go along with this tray. So anyway, once we've measured the leather, we're just going to make it a really snug fit inside the bottom of the tray, which is why you didn't need to paint the middle of the bottom there. Now, I have seen many crafters do this idea, and they always make it seem so simple to cut whatever material they're doing. Maybe they're never doing leather though. That's probably the difference here. I'm using leather or faux leather. Anyway, it was not easy to cut with that. And my knife is probably dull. So it was not easy to cut with my dull knife. So what I decided to do instead was to lay it flat in there and then take a pen and actually make a pen mark where I can cut it with my scissors because it's quite easy to cut with scissors. So that's what I ended up doing to get the straight line that was the perfect fit inside of the tray. And then we're just going to go back and we're going to cut along that line that we made. And then it's a perfect fit. So then I'm just going to hot glue a very thin line of hot glue on the bottom. And then we're just going to press the bottom of that, or press the leather into the bottom of that tray. And I think it's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. That was what, like a 5-minute craft? It was so super easy, especially because the paint dried so fast. I love the design on this leather from Hobby Lobby. I can't believe how gorgeous it is. I love it. So this is going to go along with the next craft, which is going to be a match container. Liz Fenwick does this a lot. I've seen her do this many times, so I figured I may as well tag along and give it a try. So we're going to take this little Dollar Tree glass container, I guess, and we're going to take the sticker off the bottom, of course. And this was really stuck on there quite well, so I did have to pull out the hairdryer to get some heat on there. And I didn't get it off 100%, but enough to make it look good. And then I just had to make sure that my matches fit. There are two different sizes of matches at Dollar Tree. This really big box, which are longer matches, and then there's the smaller boxes, which are the smaller matches. I wanted the biggest possible, so I used the big box. And then we're going to just cut out a strip of the striking plate, and we're going to put that on the bottom of our glass container. I want to make it narrow enough so that you don't see the white very much, because I want it to look, you know, as factory as possible. And then I'm just going to hot glue this strike plate onto the bottom of the glass container. Super easy, super cute. And then you're just going to fill it up with matches. Now you could do different color. These happen to be green tip matches. I also bought some that are red tip matches. So anyway, the color doesn't really matter that much, but put enough in there so that it fills up the whole jar, and it's just adorable. And I tested it. It works. It's great. And we're going to, of course, put that on top of the tray that we just made. And then I put a few of the small boxes of the Dollar Tree matches. These are the ones with the red tips. And it looks awesome. Look at that. I thank you so much for stopping by Nattys Crafts today. Sure hope you can give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. Remember to appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.